So we just saw in the last video that we used everything on the left-hand side to make everything on the right-hand side. Now we're going to break it down and see if everything equals up in numbers. So on your notebook, underneath what we just drew, we're going to create a chart, okay? So on this chart, we're going to do, I'm going to create like a T-chart. I'm going to create my reactants. That's the stuff on the left, remember? And on my right-hand side, those are our products, what we get at the end. Okay? So, reactants and products. So remember, we only dealt with 3 types of atoms. We only talked about carbons, hydrogens, and oxygens. So I'm going to write the word carbon on both sides because we had carbon on both sides. I'm going to write the word hydrogen with my yellow on both sides because we had hydrogen on both sides. And I'm going to write oxygen because we had oxygen on both sides. We had greens on both sides of the arrow. So what we're going to do is we're going to count up how many blues total were on the left-hand side of the arrow. So let's look. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on this side, we're going by carbon, we're going to write a 6. Now let's look at how many hydrogens we had on the left side. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we had 12 hydrogens on the left side. So I'm going to write a 12 on my reactants. Now last, on the left side, we need to see how many oxygens we had. So let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, there's some more. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We used 18 oxygens on the left-hand side of our formula. Okay. Now that we've looked at the left-hand side of the arrow, we need to look at the right-hand side of the arrow. And we're going to fill in this part. So we need to see how many blues were on the right-hand side of this arrow. So let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 6 blues. So we had 6 carbons on the right-hand side. Let's write that down. Now let's look and see how many yellows are there. Okay, let's count up how many yellows are on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 yellows on this right-hand side. So I need to write the number 12 for hydrogen. Now we have to see how many oxygens are on the right-hand side of our formula, or the arrow. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but that's not it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There were 18 oxygen molecules on the right-hand side. So let's look at both reactants and products. As you can tell, we had 6 on both sides, we had 12 on both sides, and we have 18 on both sides. So that lets us know that everything is balanced. We used everything that we started with, and it was the same as what we ended. So we're going to write something down here. We're going to write that matter is never created nor destroyed. So matter is never created nor destroyed, just rearranged. What that means is that we didn't have to, nothing came out of nowhere. And nothing disappeared out of nowhere. Everything was just rearranged to create something new. Okay? We rearranged this stuff to make something new on this side. But we used everything on this side. We didn't have anything left over. We didn't have anything extra, and we weren't missing anything. So that's what it means. Matter is never created nor destroyed, just rearranged. So that ends today's notes on how we broke up the chemical formula for photosynthesis. So I hope you have been writing all of this in your notebook and you have it to help you prepare for your test.